Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with Enchantress the Babbler on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise of high that is happening now at this time. Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. I'm super excited to be here. I decided to freestyle. Well, they're all freestyles, but I know that I have the CIA documents to go over with you and Hansel and Gretel to read to you. Whether that's going to happen in this video or not, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but we shall see. It's literally like, we shall see. Like, it was a build up to get me to sit here today. Not saying it in a bad way. It's just, we got a lot of things to do. We do things, like, you know what I mean? And so, hold on, please. Okay, so so we are going to play a game again. Okay, welcome. Hello, right? So we are gonna play a game, and the name of the game is we are testing our intuition. We are finer tuning it. We are alchemizing with it. We are getting better acquainted with our intuition and our trust in our intuition, so that way we can feel and feel empowered, feeling confident to trust that which we think, that which we receive, knowing our connection with our own inner being. And so, the more and more that we finer tune and put into practice that which is ours, innately ours, and the more that we work at getting to understand it and wanting to understand it, the stronger we become in our own energy, right? And I'm really big on that. I'm big on energy management solutions, energy mastery solutions, energy mastery, right? As within, exudes on out. And so it's about having that balance, that homeostasis, that energy of harmony, no matter what could be going on around you. And if you're tapped in, turned on, tuned in with your energy, it could be a tsunami, it could be chaotic all around you, but you are good. You know what I mean? And so we want to always stay good within our being, and just putting into practice and finer tuning and gaining confidence in ways that we won't know until we walk down that path, right? It's the only way. So anyway, that's why I like to play games, right? And I'm just that type of person. I love to play. I'm like the kitten, right? So whoever said that a British short hair was a calm cat, they lied. And either way, I just feel like I raise hyper beings because I have 4 cats, okay? Right? We raised all 3 of them from the same age, 8 weeks old, right? And except for Ebony, we found her and she was the size of my hand. Like, she was legit like small like this. We bottle fed her for like 2 fucking months and change, or whatever the case may be. Right? So and granted, kittens are hyper, kittens are playful, kittens they get into it, right? But this kitten right here is not calm, it's super hyper. I never saw a panting kitten. Like, none of my 3 other cats have panted, and they all play like wildly and stuff like that, especially Andromeda. I call her my wild kitty. But this one is different. They said British short hairs are a calm cat. I'm not this over here eating. So I'm just saying. Anyways, Why was I saying all of that? I don't know, but it's just like, thanks for listening to me, as I speak. But anyway, so we're gonna play this intuition game before she come over here and fudge shit all up for all of us. Right? So listen, yesterday video I posted. Yeah, yesterday's video I posted. Right? Was it? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. Oh my God, I didn't even post that. Never mind. Oh my God. Never mind. Never mind. Ah, loop-de-loop-de-loop. Look, choose happiness. Oh my goodness. Anywho, all right. So we're gonna play again. Let's not talk no more. Let's not talk no more, right? So never believe me to do things exactly the same ever, okay? Because I don't do that. I don't even walk the same path. If I ever have to walk the same path again repeatedly, I remember that, call it paranoia. But when I used to like walk to school, walk home from school, if I was ever by myself or even with friends, I never walked the same way. Like it just no. Right. So no. No, I'm sorry. I'm just picking up on a lot of things and I'm paying attention to a lot of external things too, and energy kind of things. And so for those of you that are energy sensitive, then you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm just processing a lot of information, even though I am recording. I love that I'm recording. I'm excited to be here. I'm still going to be recording. It's just there's a lot of things going on, a lot of intel, coming in and stuff like that. So anyhow. So, I do things ever so randomly and shit like that. So, yeah. So don't ever believe me to do something the same. That was the moral of the story. You didn't ask all of that, right? All right, but whatever. That's just how it is. Oh my goodness. Hold on, please. Okay. So anyway, anywho, so before we even go and move on to this, please know that I will be using, oh, let me like this. Okay, let me like this little incense cone, okay? Okay. Beautiful, 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 right? Okay, so so we will be doing our little intuition game. We will be discussing various topics, probably talking astrology too. I don't know. We're going to do the CIA document. I'm looking at the time. We shall see. Maybe we'll start touching upon it. Maybe we need to touch upon it. Maybe that's what we shall do. Let me stop making excuses, right? Let me stop doing that. So, yeah, we could do that. And then I will use various, divination tools, tarot cards, oracles, whatever I feel like using. I don't have to use them. I want to use them. I like to use them. I know sometimes people get annoyed. They be like, oh my gosh, because I babble more than I do cards. And sometimes I don't even pull cards or pull whatever the case may be. Yeah, so just this entire thing is the channeling, you know what I mean? So being mindful of that. Divine Essentials had mentioned that too, like, you know, just like people are always wanting to they need the stimulation, the visualization, the tarot, the oracle, right? They don't listen without it and stuff like that. And so, you know, it's just it's not everything, guys. You know what I mean? But it's useful, it's nice, and it's beautiful. I love tarot, I love oracles, I love divination, various tools and stuff like that. So we'll be using that anyways. We will also be doing our astro dice, right? Charms. We will use whatever divination tools I think of when I think of it. Okay, whatever the case may be. All right, so back to our intuition game, right? So you see there's 3, right? There's 3 golden chalices for you to choose from. Now I need you to find the frog. So the spirit animal wisdom here is a frog totem that I actually have made. I made this frog. This frog is so cute. It's such a cute little spirit animal frog. It is like the cutest thing ever, right? So, yeah. So, where's the frog, guys? Right? And 1, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3. And 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1. There's a left, there's a middle, there's a right. There's a right, there's a middle, there's a left. There's a left, there's a middle, there's a right. But which one is calling into your sight? What do you know? What do you see? Where is the froggy? You know what I mean? Where is the frog? The frog, the frog. Oh, where is the frog? The frog, the frog. Where is the frog? The frog, the frog. Can you see it? Okay. How about we close our eyes? If for those of you that are a little bit challenged at this time and don't know which cup to pick. Okay. I'll be back. All right, so much time has passed. Oh my goodness. Let's try this again, right? If you're facing any kind of like interruptions or distractions and stuff, like you're not distracted or just like interruptions and stuff, you're trying not to be distracted, but you keep getting interrupted and all this kind of stuff, whatever the case may be. Wusa, come on. Wusa, right? And 2, like breathe, like, you know, you're an important being, granted, but you know, you can't get so bent out of shape, right? And you have to pace yourself, and people are gonna have to learn. This is for you to honor your own vessel of truth and operate that in a way that's best for you and stuff like that, and to have a good attitude about it too. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case may be. So here we are back. Intuitively, where is this frog? Where is this frog? I made this frog. It's a beautiful frog. So think about the items that I make when I make a lot of spirit animal totems. I make a lot of different kind of things. It's the ingredients that are inside the creation of these things, right? Because they're handcrafted goods. So it's the concoction, the herbs, the ingredients, the because like in one of the videos they spoke about the forager card. I don't know if it was for here on my subscriptions or whatever the case may be, but it was like I think it was for here. But talking about just watch all my videos so you'll know what I'm talking about. Collecting things on your travels and things like that, like making like a scrapbook or a certain kind of thing. So I do that too. Like I go to very spiritually charged locations and gather, like I forage, like, and then I grind and I mix and I concoct and I make art. And so inside of all the objects that I make, the wands that I make, the items that I make, right? Because I make so many different things, you know, using resin, different kind of modalities of stuff like that, totems, clay, you know, I use different kind of mediums of stuff, you know, paint, and whatever the case may be, to express myself free, you know, and many different things that I put together and make. I make jewelry, you know, I do a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, that's beyond the point. But when I make something, the ingredients is what's magical. What's quantum about it. So this powerful frog is so powerful. You should feel its energy emanating from the chalice that which it is being housed by, right? The chalice itself is like, whoa, like, right? And so where is the frog singing out of? I challenge you to really write your commentary, right? I haven't revealed it yet. There's your opportunity to take a really honest guess. An honest guess, like not wait for it to be seen and shown and be like, oh yeah, I guess they're right. Like, no. I'm not looking for that level of dishonesty, right? It's like true. It's like, did you guess it correctly? Because you know, this is for you. And if you don't want to share that, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's not for it's not to humiliate. Like, no, we need to find our tune. Sometimes our shit could be off, and this little test here could freaking propel you forward in a way that it's just like, wow, I'm thankful I took that test today. Because you know why? Because something happened a little while later that finer tuned my motherfucking intuition. And because of these finer tuning practices, I was able to better discern, learn, and activate in a way that was beneficial to me and in other kind of ways, right? Anyway, doesn't matter. Where's my frog? I want to take him out of the cup already. Okay, he's been in there for much longer than I had anticipated. Well, I guess he got a gender, right? Where's my frog? So, right? So here we are. Here we are. So, is it here, here, or here? Here, here, or here? Here, here, or here? Here, 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 here. Okay. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a spider by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. My mother said to pick this one. All right. Not in here. Okay, where's my little froggy? Okay, ready? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a spider by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. My mother said to pick this one. Not that one. And this is the only one left. Oh my goodness. Do you see what I'm talking about? So this is an animal totem I made, but the magic is in his ingredients. Do you see that? Right? Oh my God, there's magic. Do you see how cute? So this little totem here is also great for manifesting like love and a life partner and stuff like that too, right? My animal totem friends, right? So it's just, you know, drawing in your frog prince. Frog princess. It works both ways. It's not gender specific, right? But it's also good luck and all this other kind of stuff. And just, anyways, this is not for sale. I'm not telling you this one. Okay. So I'm just sharing with you things that I make. But right. So unless he wanted to offer me something for him. Maybe, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to part with you. But if there was somebody that wanted the frog princey and made an offer that I couldn't refuse, then maybe I'll send them out to you. Well, what do you say? Are you trying to manifest something that you really, really want? You can look at the frog like that. Okay? Resourceful in that kind of magnetic, powerful way. Anyways, how did you do? Did you guess correctly? Like I'm saying, right? It's so cute. I know. I make a lot of cute things. I know. It's okay. But isn't it so cute? Oh, I know. That's why I love you. I love you. Everything is always made with love. Right? So here we are. Right? That was fun. You're choosing happiness, right? That was fun in many ways. Right. What wants to be conveyed? What wants to be conveyed? Right? What wants to be conveyed to those tapped in, turned on, turned in at this moment in time? Right? What wants to be conveyed? What needs to be said, expressed, articulated? That's what we're going to have time for today. Right? Four of Pentacles, holding on to that which you have. Right? But it's with a smile. All right. So it's like wisdom speaks, right? So it's like, yes, granted, I am now with wisdom holding on to that which I have now, because it is with wisdom that I'm moving and I'm executing and I'm progressing forward, right? Looking at that which I have avoided before, right? Because it's the double, right? The portal, the mirror, the more, right? Here on this world, in the world, right? I have now looked into the beast. Beauty is the beast, right? I have looked into the beast, and it's with love that I walk this path, right? In the world, right? In your truth, learning new things too, and setting your arrow, archer too. Didn't I speak about the archer pose recently? Right? And making your mark, right? Coming on in, right? So here we are, making your mark, deciding, choosing. So choosing something, choosing someone, choosing a path, choosing a fork in the road, right? Making your mark, holding on to what you have, because this time you know its value, right? So this time you know its value, and you're looking straight in the motherfudging mirror, and you see everything with such clarity, right? And it's freeing. It's freeing. It's like, it's intoxicating. It's the student, it's the page. Here in this world today, I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands, right? And it's coming out too of like that hermiting, right? Things that were being revealed unto you in the dark, in the shadow, that which needed to be revealed to you alone, right? That which needed to be revealed has been revealed. And so now it's the operation, the transition, right? It's the coming out of this solitude, right? It's coming out of this energy, right? From any kind of conflict, battle too, you see, but coming out with such hierarchy, with such abundance, such prosperity, right? Because you've been working on that which you needed to be working on, right? 8-8, you could have been born in 1988 too, 1989, right? It could be life path number 8, life path number 9, right? And you've been battling it out for quite some time, but now there's some roots here, and you are divine, right? Right, here we go, Ace of Cups, overflow. And it's just like, okay, these things that you know, and you have reciprocity here, sowing, right? But you got conflict in that too. So you got energies that be tight, that be mad, that got a freaking wedge up their ass about things that you got coming into your world, right? Because look, so you got people on the sidelines, right? On the sidelines, like, right? Because everybody's waiting for their stuff to come in, and here you are, like, I got this, right? So, and it's taken some time, because I feel like too, like for some, right? There still is some kind of conflict. Look, there's an argument over here. There's arguing. There's a battling of it out, right? So you, some kind of battle, some kind of argument, some kind of truth needing to be expressed, something being revealed that has put you to the test, right? And it might need to be put to rest, right? Because you got a lot of things coming in for you at this time that is abundant too, right? And it's just like, what are you going to do, right? You're going to keep on, you got to act in wisdom, right? You got to act in wisdom, right? For the things that are popping off and taking place right now, right? That might be, look, it might not be the best space to flourish, right? It would be nice if everybody could get along, right? I mean, ideally, that's how I think. I wish we all could get along, but mofos be trying you, right? They be like, oh, she's not gonna see through. Are you fucking kidding me? She sees through, he sees through, and you see through too. And you could have, like, you could feel like you have a target on your back too, right? It's like some other kind of energy for someone here too. Someone's ex or person or somebody that has been crushing on them hard might be upset, might be so upset that they're only looking at you that way. So somebody from somebody's past is pissed, and they might be coming in hot, right? That could be some kind of scenario too for somebody here too. And you're acting in wisdom too, because there's flourishing. Somebody here could be, let's do some womb healing. We haven't done some wombs healing too, right? For those of you that do want to have a baby, for those of you that do want that in your life, who are mothers and stuff like that, healing the foundation, the womb, right? So we're healing the womb here, right? We're clearing the space, right? Opening that portal, right, of abundance, prosperity, fertility, to come in, right, through love, Two of Cups style, right? Healing love, marriage, harmony, the womb, right? The husband, the wife, the mother, the child, the father, the child, the mother, child, father, the mother, father, child. Right? Prayer, affirmation. That which you have done in the dark is shown shining in the light, right? That which others have done, right? If watch all my other videos too, when we're talking about justice and karma, especially with the Saturn, this Pluto retrograding, this Neptune retrograding, this Saturn retrograding, all these different dynamics of all these planetary transitions taking place to make that which is wrong right. Right? So after much, right? Like time, because that's what I feel like. It's just time. Like so much time has passed and still waiting. It's like, all right, okay, I know I feel the love. Yeah. Like, okay, give me. Overflow with this B. I be overflow with everything, right? Okay, all right. What do we got to say? I threw my shot out there because I believe, right? But there's this harmony, this conflict still, you know what I mean? Like with everything, right? So we got the cauldron of charm. The cauldron of charms. We're gonna put it in our chalice. You see, randomness, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. right? So some traveling too, right? Exploring certain kind of new avenues of friendship, of love, right? This transformation, riding off the courses, spirit animal, horse, right? From other planetary systems, tapping into other planetary systems at this time, right? But there's love divine, right? And there's still some poison, toxic, like energies from before that are like speaking back, because look at these lips. Look at these lips, and then I see the skull and bones, right? So it's making me think like somebody's speaking badly about you and that which you do, or thinking badly. Like, I always talk about out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, but this person's speaking poison, right? So this could be just poisonous energies that have nothing good to contribute with that which they need to say, right? But here you are, like that fae type of energy, like that siren kind of energy, that mermaid kind of energy too. But look, it's something with the holidays too, because look at that Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, right? Had a very shiny nose. Some of you might be self-conscious about your nose. You're beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are. Okay. All right, you're beautiful just the way you are. May you learn to love yourself even more, appreciate that which you are and everything that you do. So I feel like there's something that's brewing too, but it's not coming in full circle yet. It's still like, what is that? The stage of the moon? Whatever the stage of the moon is. So it's still like gestating, it's still circulating, right? Because there's major transformations, especially in love, especially with what you've been working on. It's like, surrendering the sacrifice that you've had and stuff like that, right? So what is this? It makes me look at the arrow. I'm also thinking like Sagittarius to the sign and stuff like that, but like it kind of looks like, do you see it? Like I think like hummingbird, but I also think like phoenix. I don't know. So this is a hummingbird phoenix. I don't know what this is. Mockingbird? What is a mockingbird? I don't know. Anyway, but like some kind of bird. Let me look it up. Hold on, I want to look this up and see, but hold on, let's just see. And then roll of the dice too. Your name can start with a K or have K in it, have a K somewhere in it, or dealing with something with a K, or live somewhere where it starts with a K. Your city, your town, your state, your first name, your last name, your middle name. Right, K. Right, okay, or somebody could say that a lot. Okay. Oh my God. But and look at here, the unicorn, the Pegasus, right? The Pegasus. So we got the Pegasus. This is an earring of mine. The Pegasus, and you're working like it. So this makes me think of the alchemist, right? So is that you're creating that which you must, right? The elixirs to bring about the justice that you seek. Oh, look at, and then it was over here. So look at the spiritual hierarchy of this master alchemist, that be you, right? And the abundance of you, you're making the concoctions too over this conflict, right? So you're being the solutionist, right? The solutionist in whatever conflict is trying to enter your life or in your life, or needing to be removed from your life, right? Whatever the case that might be, right? And so for this one here, when I think about this, I think about this from a clarity kind of perspective, right? And it's just like icebox. Oh, and it's also making me think of ice igloos. I don't know what this one right now. It's making me think igloos, but no, this is just seeing with clarity, right? Seeing with clarity through the illusions, through the mysticism, and also being in your lighthouse energy, healing, clearing, right? This is like clearing, right? You're clearing that which is, right? And everything is like clear for you, right? Especially in love too, right? Or it needs to be. It needs to be. And here you are, the elixir, the fixer, right? And then here too. So look, there might be full resolution or something that in the holidays, right? Because we got Rudolph here, and that's like around the holidays, Christmas time, right? With this conflict, right? Or, this can be leading into Christmas time, something with the holidays, or something could have started in the holidays, some type of beef or some kind of shit, or whatever the case may be, with whomever you are having conflict with, or whatever the case may be. And it's still coming into, right? So it could be 5 months ago, and 5 to 7 months ago, or something like that, 7 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 days ago, 5 hours ago, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. So yeah, right. So hi darling. So here, right, and then I like, you see how the same two moons, so I feel like something still needs time. So even so, this is coming up, but it still needs time to develop this story, this love, this union, right? This so there's still certain kind of things that might be going down, that might be creating certain kind of confusions, right? Because there's a lot of planetary things happening that right too, right? What is this? This is like, okay, right? A cricket, right? And the cage, right? So somebody could still be caged up, right? But look at the another third moon. So it's still not here yet. So you could be also into like candle magic and stuff like that. You could have started something and it's still like, or like moon cycles, like doing things like and that type of stuff. So breathe, right? So breathe, right? And here we are, because and then I hear the Gwen Stefani, I'm walking in a spider web, so please leave a message and I'll call you back, right? Please. Right, so something in a spider web, so like being in a spider web or the World Wide Web too. Don't get caught up in the politics of the web that others try to create and stuff like that too. Look at this, is 𝚂𝚕𝚌, right? And this is like the sun rune in runic with the runes, right? So hold on. Right, so 𝚂𝚕𝚌 is the sun rune, right? Victory, guidance, mastery, wholeness, seed of the soul. I made these a while ago, right? I painted these on myself, right? So the guide leads you to the doorway, then waits for your return, right? So it's the rune of guidance, goal setting, and success, right? It rules the central nervous system and the seat of the soul. It's all about revelation and wholeness. It has the energy, right? It's associated with the sun wheels. It's strengthening, right? Our chakras, cosmic energies. It's about motivation, life-giving force, and taking action, right? In the mundane level, it's all about sunlight, fire, meeting of goals, confidence, taking action, right? The divination for this is guidance, hope, success, goals, honor, life purpose, faith and outcomes, or false goals, bad advice, false success, gullibility, loss of goals, right? It's all about transmutation of thought into energy for action, activating our highest values, right? Strengthening of our psychic centers, our chakras, increasing in spiritual will, power, and optimal health, guidance through the pathways, enlightenment, right? Victory and success through individual willpower. It is the rune of the sun. It is the counterforce to cosmic ice in the rune Issa. So 𝚂𝚌 represents the force of fire in the physical and mental world. It promotes invigoration, dedication, optimism, and persistence in any endeavor. It will ward against the harmful opinions of others to keep the heart focused on its purpose, right? It is the equivalent of the Sanskrit word chakra, the spinning energy wheel in our body. They look like miniature suns to the psychic eye. By increasing the capacity of the hival to handle greater flow of Mijin energy, leads to optimum health levels and advanced psychic capabilities. The ancient mystics were intuitively aware that the sun provides this planetary system and its life forms with many diverse cosmic energies necessary for the evolution of the life force, and indeed it is the power of the sun and stars that encompass the dynamic energies inherent in all things within its system, as once it was all being forced within its unfathomably hot furnace. 𝚂𝚎𝚎 exposes matters to the clear light of day, to the clear light of day, to the clear light of day, and strikes suddenly like lightning in a controlled and centered burst of overwhelming massive action, reminding me of Saturn energy. Definitely go check out my Saturn retrograde video, my Neptune retrograde, my Pluto retrograde video. Just watch all my videos. Okay, so 𝚂𝚎 contains the ancient code of honor. Honor. These are the common sense guidelines and morality that hold a society together beyond the letter of the law and holds the individual to do the right thing. So 𝚂𝚎 is also the rune of success and victory, and is therefore associated with the next rune in the order 𝚂𝚎. It gives us the power to win and connects us with revelations concerning our life purpose and insight into actions that will guide us in our endeavors. The science of neuro-linguistic programming, that is something that I work on with. And if you're interested in that leveling of type of affordable coaching, then definitely go subscribe to my Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. I am a linguistic master coach. Okay. And for on Instagram, we do cover a variety of things that will help you in your full alignment alchemy for your mastery of your own energy management solutions, right? Offering you resolution solutions to live optimally and quantumly, right? Successfully, masterfully, healthily, wealthily, stealthily, right? So don't get me excited. Right, but this is 𝚂𝚎's the rune of success and victory, period. Right, and therefore associated with the next rune in order. Right, it gives us the power to win and connects us with revelations concerning our life's purpose and insights into actions that will guide us in our endeavors. The science of neuro-linguistic programming has a lot to offer in terms of insight and mastery of this rune, as does the psychological study of success. Right, I love that. I love that. I love that. I hope that you are enjoying our time here. This is your opportunity to like this video. It does help my algorithm, right? I don't know much about all of that kind of stuff, but I do know that that's something and it helps me. And so please be kind, especially if you are tapped in, turned on, tuned in at this time, to just hit that like. I don't see that you hit that like. That's confidential. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't show me that. So you could be kind, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we are moving on. What else do we have to say before we go our separate ways? And then tap in, turn on, tune in for more, because there's so much. There's so much to explore, right? Where are you going? Tell me where you're traveling to, because I got a lot of travel here. You might be traveling the world. You might be traveling for a couple of months. You might be traveling or staying somewhere that is not like, yeah, you could like staying somewhere that's not your hometown or something, like, you know, like doing a internship, going away, traveling just on tour. That's what I heard, right? Like, or on tour, right? Like, something like that. Okay. Right, that's cool. I love that. Or just traveling for vacation, because damn well you deserve it. Like, what the fudge? And we're just renovating too and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Or yeah, so, and also something will be complete by the holiday season too. I just feel like, in a surprise too, coming, like a surprise too. And some of you could be getting a nose job. Okay, no judgment. Whatever makes you happy, just know that you were beautiful before it too. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's my concern, is that you know that you're beautiful with or without it. You know what I'm saying? You just want to enhance and further do something that's just gonna, you know, whatever, make you happy at this time, then fucking so be it, do it. But know that, have the confidence enough to know that you were perfect without it, regardless, you know, that type of shit. All right, beautiful souls. Let's see who is here. We're gonna do some astro dice and numbers and all this kind of stuff. Please be advised, this is also just an add-in for enhanced fun. If your sign is not called, don't worry. I usually say all signs on deck anyways because I see all y'all up in here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see who's here. We're gonna see what numbers to call. We'll see. I do life path numbers, birthdays, significant dates. Is this one initials? No, this one's not initials, but this one's signs, you know, different signs. Remember, we're more than one sign, but you know, whatever the case. Right? So you could have been born in 1984, you could be 48 years old, you could be 64 years old, you could be 84 years old, okay? You could be 45, 54. You could have been born April 15th, okay? You can be a Capricorn, okay? You could be a Taurus, you could be an earth sign. So I'm seeing earth signs here already, right? It could be life path number 5, life path number 8. You could be life path number 4. You could be April 11th. You could be 1964. You could be 64 years old, 1960. You could be 40 years old. You could be 47 years old. Okay. You could be life path number 6. You could have been born 1961, 1966. Okay. 1961, I said. Okay. You could be life path number 2. For some of you might associate with life path number 11, whatever the case may be, but just please understand your life path number 2. November 13th, June 4th, April 6th. You could have been born August 21st, August 12th, September. Your birthday could be in September. You could be life path number 9, 1998. You could be 38, 1983, 1980. You could be 59 years old. You could be 52 years old. You could be life path number 2. I said 27. You could be 27. You could have been born 1972. Right, you could be an Aquarius. You could be a Libra. Okay, you've been born 1981, 1986, 1989, 1984. You could be 42. You could be 41. You could be born 1966. You could be 66 years old. You could be 60 years old. You could be 61, 62, 63. Okay, you could be 14 years old. You could be 19 years old. You could have been born 1991. Okay. Earth signs again on that 20. You could be 26 years old. You could be 35 years old. You could be 36 years old. You could be 27, 28. You could be born December 8th, 1984, I said. Oh my God, fell out. Use that. Okay, you could be a Scorpio. You could be a Sagittarius. You have Libra in your chart, Aquarius, Pisces as well. You could be born 1994, 1964, 1997. You could be 47. I said this. All right, let's do some numbers too, some angel numbers and all that kind of stuff. 584, 854, 452, 254, 334. All right, 665, 661. 999, 666, 0000. Okay, 411. What's the 411? Huh? What's the 411? Huh? You got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. What's the 411? You could have been born in 2008, 2003, 2005, 2001. They've been born 1985, 1980, 1958, 1933, 1999. All right. That was fun. All right, you could be 36, 1965. Life path number 3. Life path number 1. Life path number 8. Be 29, 21, 22. Could be 50 years old. 00000. All right. All right. Do a little bit of ABC oracles, okay? Okay, let's see what gets revealed up in here. Your name could start with a C, a B, a D, a F, a T. right? Some of you could be taking a bus somewhere, right? Some of you could be buying a bus. Some of you could be on a tour bus or something, right? Detroit, right? Some of you could be a cop, right? Somebody here is a nurse, right? Somebody here lives near crocodiles. Somebody here has their PhD, is working on their PhD. Rodeo. Chopped. Somebody here could work at Chopped or eat a lot at Chopped. It's a salad place. I don't know. Right. Your name could be Carmen. Your name could be Dennis. Your name could be Tina or something like that. Kenny again. What? Oh, duh. Somebody could be working on their pH balance. Good. You should. Your name could start with a J, Z. You live in Jersey, Long Island, Michigan, Arizona, New Mexico, Georgia, Bronx, New Brighton, Britain, maybe Great Britain, India, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Texas. Kentucky. I hear a burglary. Somebody could be going through something like that, filing a report of some kind. Somebody could be eating a burger too. Somebody could be traveling to Garden State. What is it? The BQE? Somebody could be acting like a cunt towards you. Somebody here could be bragging about something, or somebody could be bragging about something. All right, because I gotta go. Okay, hold on. Something that will help you at this time to either know or to do about anything that you need to know or anything you need to do. Karmic. A karmic is an individual that creates karma in our lives through our association with them, right? They're a reflection of our lowest selves. This card indicates an individual you have already identified as a karmic partner is facilitating attacks on you, right? So this you already know. There's nothing that you didn't know about this because it's tapped in, turned on, tuned into your own pineal gland, third eye, right? Located on the pineal gland supports hormone production, right? The third eye is the channel for which we can see the manifestation of the spiritual realm into the material for guidance and truth, right? So there's certain kind of things, and your heart chakra is opening too. So of course it's going to happen. So you know what I'm hearing? So I feel like even this is like with people, right? So it's like when new people are coming in, right, that are good for you, right? Certain revelations, certain things will start to come up, right? And stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Something like karmic will take place and things like that to make you question the new, right? Something like that, right? So it's like it's coming up to make you question that, which is to finer tune your discernment at this time, right? Because they're true. So there might be somebody that like it's like giving somebody a pass for quite some time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It's like giving somebody a pass for quite some time because of whomever they were to you in your life, and you refusing to see the karma that they bring, right, has caused a certain kind of leveling of depletion from you in mind, body, heart, or soul, whichever way it's taking its form in your path. So this is like knowing that, right? So it could be like, let's say, like, for an example, like a family member that you know deep down is in secret competition with you, or you know deep down don't really fuck with you like that, that you know deep down is envious of you or something like that. They, you know, that they do partial kind of stuff to not have you like on to them, but you've been on to them and you've been knew this. So this is kind of like, definitely watch all my videos because I talk about all this kind of stuff too. And I don't know which video I'm referencing when I'm referencing now, right? So I'm sorry about that, right? So just watch them all so that you even know where I'm referencing, right? But it's like, you knew, but it's like that far-fetched feeling. It's like, how many times does something have to be so far-fetched for you to just accept it at its far-fetchedness when it comes in, right? So it's like, how many times did I learn the hard way because of something that I thought that ended up being proven to be its truth, but because it was just so like, that's out there, like, no, that's not like what it is. You let it go, let it slide, let it fly. And so when you continue to do stuff like that in your life, right, with people, places, like with people, with fucking people, because it's people, right, with people. So it's like you keep letting the shade subliminally happen. You keep letting they're half-assed. They're not reciprocal. They might reciprocate in other things, like in terms of, like, let's say you just have a really good time with this person, but on a sub level, like on a whole other like subcategory of a depth level, there ain't nothing there that this person gives you, right? And so you're starting to see that. And so you might have new energies coming in, because you know how sometimes, so it's like for me, right? So I remember like one of these like these friendships that I had made. This girl was dating this dude, and upon meeting me, this dude did not like me at all, like at all, like but mind you, I'm not judging him or whatever, but I knew and I saw immediately why. Now, mind you, this is not something at this time that I communicated to the girl. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's because he gotta go type of thing, right? Because these are some of the lessons and stuff like that that she needed to learn, right? How to let go, release that which didn't serve her. She needed to see that for herself, right? And so because our highest of selves know, and especially karmic people, right? So they might start fucking around, like, you know, to sending stuff. So now here you have this new energy, and then here you have this old energy, and then like fuck shit starts to take place. And so now the question mark, because the question has always been there, it never got cleared, right? It's like, listen to your heart when it's calling for you, right? So because this could be creating an imbalance in empathy, ranging from enmeshment to apathy and ability to respond properly to emotional displays, like, and also respiratory issues as well, right? So it's like you might have a lapse in your own psychic abilities, right? Because of the energies that you have allowed for so long to go unchecked, that type of thing, right? So it's like, how much are you going to allow to go unchecked? You know what I mean? Like, you got to check it, right? And it's either you remove yourself from it, you confront it, speak what you need to speak if that's something you feel like you need to do. But if you're unsure about what you need to do, don't make no moves, but remove yourself from the equation, right? So look at coping mechanisms, right? Ego to compensate for low self-esteem, right? So there might be certain things that you are just, so it's elemental. So this is the advice to elemental. Elemental healing includes the utilization of earth elements to heal, going out into nature, right? This includes crystal therapy, salt therapy, earthing, and hiking, which align with the body's energy field via piezoelectric energy to enhance the auric field, right? Doing stuff like this, right? Clearing, healing the solar plexus, right, area, right? Also, like, you know, I don't like to, but freezing certain kind of things out in order. So, like, you know, people do freezer stuff. This is why I didn't want to show this one, because I made jokes about this freezer stuff. And I'm not knocking it, and I'm not saying whatever. Freezing includes specific jar mixtures that are placed in a freezer in order to literally freeze someone out of your life or slow down their ability to harm you through attacks or deliberate obstacles and delays. Understand that this is just a tangible reference of something that you have to psychologically give yourself in order to make it psychologically impactful for you in order for a change to happen. But it's really all mental. It's your mental shift, right? But sometimes we have to, it's just like why we light a candle. It's just sometimes why we do a ritual, right? It's to enhance something, to build something, to create something, this ambiance of something, to bring something tangible, something that's not tangible, and make it tangible, like into reality and stuff like that. So people might even do this to you, you know, and we don't try to do reasons to me, right? Because, right, your energy might, for those of you tapped into or non-tuned in with me, right? People are just so appalled, right? Like those that are hating, those that are evil eyeing, those that want to sabotage you, those that are upset about your smile, your freestyle waves, and how everything just works out for you, or it appears to be that way, and stuff like that, and how people love you, or whatever the case may be, or just your energy, to fucking energy, you know what I mean? And so, I'm enough for you, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So people, but right, but here we are. This is why you should definitely subscribe to my Instagram. You can subscribe, you can follow for free, but you can subscribe too, you know what I mean? It's a small investment and stuff like that, but you learn so much from this investment, and you just operate in healthier, wealthier, stealthier ways, in ways that empower you in every kind of way, and not given to any kind of fear kind of tactics or bullying, or, you know, just false informations and just misinformations and things like that too. So people might be trying to throw attacks your way in some kind of way. This is just what that's telling me too, right? But like, if you wanted to do something tangible too for yourself, definitely, I'm going to put this one to the side. I'm going to offer you something that you can do, that you can try, that's much more beneficial than attacking somebody else to stop you, like, you know, or making it about that, right? Even though that might be something that they might be doing to you, and because you're so energy sensitive, you feel it, right? It's not that it's effective, it's that you just know what's going on. You got to understand, I'm here to remind you that you're so tapped in, turned on, tuned in, and aware that it's not affecting you. It affects your mentals and all this kind of stuff, and it might, like, it might cause a short circuit somewhere or some kind of like thing, but it's only to allow you to see that's just part of your mastery, your energy. It's really not theirs. It's not their power. It's not their power. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And remember, Neptune retrograding is removing all those illusions, right? Definitely watch my Neptune retrograding video. They're stripping of all the illusions, the things that have made things tainted to see. Like, you can see there was an illusion, there was a mask, there was a covering. When I spoke about the Saturn retrograding with Mars in Virgo, the face off, like, you know, shit like that. So I'm gonna put this in a second because I don't want to forget, right? But herbalism too, some of you could be really into that as well. Herbalism includes the use of herbs and oils within baths, teas, jar magic. I make excellent bath rituals, okay? And ingestion via smoke. Many everyday herbs such as cinnamon hold powerful energetic and spiritual power. I share recipes of things that you can concoct and make for aromatherapy in your own home too, and stuff like that. So definitely on Instagram at Enchantress. You can subscribe and receive recipes, printables, DIY, strategy, coaching, tarot, you name it, there's just so much there for you to receive that will help you with a lot of these kind of things, right? So certain kind of groups too, this card indicates that multiple people are doing magic on you at once within a friendship group, family, and this is just evil eye. And don't give this shit power. This is like, you know, gang stalking, like, you know, like this type of energies and stuff like that. Right? Crush, right? Right? Anyways, breathe. Esto no importa. What they do is none of your business, even though you might be energetically sensitive and know what they do, right? It's just for your awareness. They wish that they got that intel like you got. They got to try to pull cards. They got to try to do divination. You just got that direct dialogue that is like, intruder, 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 intruder. And you're like, ah, not again, spirit. But, you know, this time it's a mind shift. Now it's like, these motherfuckers up in here again. So this time, you know, be prepared. It's a mind shift. It is a mind shift. It is a mind shift. And that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Till next time. Come again.